strong card of racing at Albion Park on Saturday night. 10 races, action getting underway at 5:40. The highlight for mine is race number 5, the Rising Stars Championship Final. That's a really good clash between a couple of up-and-comers, Jiggle and Jive, the star 3-year-old filly, and Tizza Sizzler, the 4-year-old. So we look forward to race 5. In this edition of Weekend Winners, we're going to catch up with Nerissa McMullen, Lockie Manselman, and Ben Battle. Nerissa McMullen with a solid book of drives on Saturday night, and in particular with trainer Steve Sini. There's a number of good chances. We start with race 1. Urban Girl Nerissa, she got the job done last week, made full use of that inside draw, led all the way. This is harder, but she's a mare in form, and that's always a good sign.
Yes, there's a step up in class this week, but she did win well last week. She's got a bit of gate speed, but she's also versatile, so we'll probably try to look to get her up on the speed somewhere, but she'll hit the line well even if she can't lead.
Does she give you the impression that she's going to get through her grades here in Brisbane?
Yeah, she gives you a really good feel. She's a nice mare to drive. I think she'll do a good job.
Okay, well that's Urban Girl in race 1. The following race, race 2, Macy J. We've got to take her on trust. She can be a little bit hit and miss, and I'm sure she's frustrating for you to drive, but how do you give her, or how do you rate her chances on Saturday night?
Her run last week was super. She just hung a little on the last turn. If she didn't do that, I think she would have gone close, so hopefully we've got her sorted for this week. She's drawn not too bad, so if we could lead, I think she'll go really well.
Is it just mental with her? Does she just do things wrong and doesn't give any sort of indication that things are going to go wrong, or what is it with her? Because as I said, she's very up and down.
Yeah, she's just got a few tricks. You think you got it right one week and then the next week she'll find something else to do.
Okay, well that's Macy J to race 2. We shoot over to the last, race 10. This is the Trot, another mare for Steve Sini that's going well, Quietly Spoken. You know this mare better than anyone. She looks very well graded here. Mobile start, 1 mile.
She loves the mobile. I always think she races best from the mobile. She's got plenty of gate speed, so we'll be looking to go forward and put her into the race. She can run a very quick mile.
Well, I was going to say, if she did lead this race, she's going to be awfully hard to run down.
Yeah, I think if she leads, she'll go really well.
All right. Is she the pick of your drives on Saturday night?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Appreciate the time. We'll see you trackside.
Thank you.
Lockie Manselman jumps in the hot seat for us now. We're going to discuss 3 drives for Saturday night with Lockie, and we start with race 1, Arthur Lowe. This guy is going well, he just can't get a barrier draw.
Yeah, he's drawn 12 last start and he drew it again this week. It's not ideal for him. He's one of those horses that when he does draw a gate, that will be his race to win, and hopefully he gets that soon.
Yeah, it's a strong race, so he's going to need that little bit of luck.
Yeah, he'll need a lot of luck from there. If he did get the right luck in that race, that's still a race he can win. He's got the ability there.
Okay, we'll keep following him. Arthur Lowe. Race 2, Big Bang Leonard. This guy is absolutely flying. You were with him on Tuesday, and he was awesome winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, he changed it up a bit Tuesday and went to that park, and he was just too strong for him. He was untouched there, and he's flying at the minute. Not sure about the draw again. He drew that last Saturday night and got no luck at all. So we'll see what happens there.
All right, just going back to Tuesday, were you surprised with the way he handled that, sitting parked and running down a horse like an Invincible Loxton?
No, Steph did say that was his sort of thing, and she said we wanted to try it out, so we gave it a go, and he just showed him how good he really is.
You almost fooled me. Well, you almost did. It looked like the leader was getting away on the turn, but you've just got to, kid gloves treatment with him. You've just got to nurse him around the bends.
Yeah, he just sort of dropped the bit for 50 there, and then I just got the plugs out, and he just picked it back up, and I knew once we straightened, he was just going to reel him in, so it was just a time thing with him.
Okay, well, he certainly looks a leading chance there. Big Bang Leonard. Race number 4, Springfield Spirit. Again, it looks awkward on paper, gate 6, but he's going well.
Yeah, he was awesome on Wednesday night here. He's been flying, but he just can't get a draw. He's another one. A lot of Ronnies lately have been getting bad draws, but they're all going good. So when we do get the draw, he'll be right there.
Yeah, and to make matters worse, tricky draw over a trip that you can't afford to have any bad luck going away.
No, exactly. Over that short trip, yeah, it'll be hard for him to get into it. But if he can get into it with the right sort of run and luck late, he'll be right there.
All right, so Big Bang Leonard, the pick of the three.
Yeah, he's probably the driver of the night for me.
All right, appreciate the time. See you trackside.
Sweet as, thank you.
The man in the hot seat this week is Ben Battle. He's got 3 drives that we're going to talk about for Saturday night, and he joins us now. Ben, Charming Major. You drive this guy in race 1. You were with him last week. What did you make of the effort last week?
Yeah, I thought he found the line pretty well last week, Chris. I drove him his last couple of starts, and he's been finding the line well the couple of times I've drove him. So, yeah, hopefully we can get a cheap enough trip there and find the line again.
Well, you're going to get a good run through at the start because you follow out Run Boy Run, and he's likely to run the gate, so you should end up in a fairly good spot.
Yeah, hopefully we should end up in a pretty prominent spot early on and get a bit of cover there and, be in the finish.
Yeah. It's a competitive field, though. There looks to be a lot of chances.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very open race, and any number of horses could definitely win.
All right, well, that's Charming Major race 1. Race 2, you're with the bus again. He's probably starting to wear a little thin with punters, but when you look at his sectionals, he's still going quite well.
Yeah, I thought his run last week was really good. He found the line from a long way back. I think he ran split something like 55-2 and 27-2 on the way home. So I thought he found the line really well last week and sprinted really good to finish it off. So hopefully from a bit better draw this week and should be a bit more prominent in the run early and could be right in the finish, I think.
Yeah, well, like Charming Major, 2 off the second row, and you're following out a good one in Lexus on the Beach, so that should have you in a fairly prominent spot.
Yeah, definitely. The horse we're following out, you just mentioned, Lexus on the Beach, he not afraid of doing a bit of work in the run and should hold a pretty prominent spot early, so hopefully we shouldn't be too far off him and be right in that race.
All right, well, he certainly looks capable, the bus. And in race 7, your guy, Taylor Hood, he's drawn a touch wide, but this is a race that he's more than willing of taking.
Yeah, I think so. I've been really happy with his performances of late. He just lacks a bit of speed, that guy, but he's a nice, strong dower, big fella, and drawn a bit awkwardly and a bit wide there on Saturday night, but hopefully he can bustle his way forward and be nice and handy in the run, and I think if he can find that spot outside the leader, he should run a big race from there.
Yeah, he's a strong type, and he always tries each and every time he goes around.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's a beautiful big horse and a good one to have in the camp. He always sort of handy in his races and never puts in a bad one. He's always there and abouts and tries his backside off every week.
Yeah, you're not wrong about being a big fella. He's a giant. He looks like he covers plenty of ground.
Yeah, he's a big boy. I think he wears about a 64 or 65 inch hobble. He's a massive big horse, but yeah, he's a gentle giant at home. You wouldn't find a better natured horse and gentle horse, but yeah, he's a big boy.
All right, well, 3 excellent chances there. Appreciate the time today. Best of luck.
Good on you, Chris. Thank you.
It's a strong card of racing, looking for the best bet on the program. I think we be patient and wait for race number 8, Horse 1 De Voyage. This mare is absolutely flying. She lands the inside gate, and that gives her good options. I think she's a good gamble. Race 8, number 1 De Voyage. As always, gamble responsibly. Look forward to the coverage on Saturday night. 10 races, 5:40 start time, race 1.